Today we have a lot of exciting news to share with you because we have an event coming up on Saturday. And I have with me today the Vice President of Marketing and Communications for South Florida PBS. Our show's sponsored, by the way. So thank you very much for being our show sponsor, but also for this amazing event that's coming up that we're going to entice you to come to because you're not going to want to miss it. Free, lots of great giveaways, amazing programs.
Yep.
And
very excited.
And actually, you know, I had Dr. Leah on my show, and Dr. Leah, of course, the sex show. And she's going to actually be there. So I get to, I had a Zoom.
Now you get to meet her in person.
I didn't meet her in person, so I'm very excited about that. So let's start talking about what's coming up on Saturday.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
So first of all, we're very excited, and thank you to Miami's community newspapers, to you, to Michael, to Grant, for helping us disseminate the information about the event, and of course the city of Doral, because it's a marvelous event. Also thanks to Miami-Dade College for hosting us.
Right.
This is the one in Doral, so it's the West Campus, and it's part of our mission. So South Florida PBS launched the Health Channel about 5 years ago. Incredible, it's been 5 years,
yeah.
Seems like yesterday. And the mission is to disseminate credible, trusted, and useful information to everyone in South Florida and beyond, because we're on several digital platforms. And so this is part of that. And this is the first since COVID, right? The first community engagement event for the Health Channel. And we thought it would be very apropos to do it in March because, you know, we're celebrating women. It's International
Absolutely.
Women's Awareness Day in the month of March. And I think it really lasts throughout the month. So we thought about women's health because it's so important. You know, women are the caregivers, caretakers, moms, sometimes dads, they work and they have so much pressure, so much stress, so much activity, both physical and mental. And we thought, you know, number one, you need to take care of yourself, right? Because if you're not healthy, you can't take care of anyone. And there's all different kinds of workshops and seminars to address that, and to provide really good information that's practical from medical experts from all different, from Baptist, from Jackson Memorial, from University of Miami, and a host of other organizations. There's about 50 organizations, 50 plus actually, that are going to be part of the event, either in the showroom where they're going to be doing different activations. So it might be a cholesterol screening, like Baptist is doing cholesterol screening. Also blood pressure screening. We have a robotic wellness who's going to be showing how they do those massages and sessions using robots. There's so much, but I want to first talk about the seminars. So the seminars, we have about 10 to 11 seminars, and they're about 30 minutes long. And I want to tell you about some of those topics because I want to get the women that are watching and listening, and even the men, to tell their wives, their girlfriends, their moms to come out. We're going to have a seminar, and this is with Lucette Talamas, who's a registered dietitian for Baptist Health South Florida. It's going to be a good mood foods seminar, and she's going to be sharing a really delicious recipe, and you're going to be able to do it right then and there, and then take it with you.
Fun.
And then
it's a lot of interactive, huh?
Publix donated a $100 gift card, so that's going to be a raffle among the people that participate in that seminar. Yes. Then we have an infant CPR and AED breakout session, which is another seminar basically. And the American Heart Association gave us 50 infant CPR kits.
Oh my
goodness. So
that
the people there that are doing that training can walk away with it. That's so important.
Oh yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
Then we have Mommy Reset, tackling postpartum motherhood pressures and social media comparisons. And Buxani Counseling Care donated a huge gift basket full of wonderful goodies. So basically, they're going to be talking about anxiety, motherhood pressures, depression, how to deal with all that, because it does happen, you know, even to the best of us. We go through periods where we feel like, oh my God, like, can
You're
I handle
overwhelmed.
this? I'm overwhelmed. Like,
Yeah.
and then we have another adult CPR session and first aid. This one is going to be performed by Miami-Dade Fire Rescue.
Good.
So we have a fire rescue person there that's going to be helping us with that seminar. Then we have Sex Talk with Dr. Leah,
Okay.
and she's going to be talking about, well, sexual health. She's going to share tips on intimacy after pregnancy, vaginal dryness, and much more.
So it covers all age groups.
Yes, and just so that you get into that mood of listening and being receptive to the information. Everyone attending that seminar will receive some chocolates, because chocolates are really good for your health, so that they can eat while they're listening. The chocolates to sweeten up their lives, and also like a little wine to go with the chocolates.
Really? Okay.
And then we have a raffle as well. So then we have oral health. So oral health is the window to your overall health. And we're going to be talking to Deepak Joshi, who's a dentist, and he's going to explain the importance of maternal oral health and how parents can ensure that their child maintains a healthy smile and much more, and how to get them into the habit of brushing their teeth. Then we have reverse aging. That's another seminar. At that one, we're going to raffle a session of therapy at Robotic Wellness, and we have Dr. Edgar Lobo Nieto. He's going to share the best and worst skincare practices and explains whether a facelift is right for you and what a mommy makeover entails. Then we have Pilates. So if you're coming out, make sure you dress comfortably, because we are going to be doing Pilates. We are going to be doing yoga. We're going to be doing a lot of things. So it's going to be very active.
Good to know.
And Pilates with Ariana Dupar is going to offer 4 free classes as part of a raffle. And we're going to give away some yoga mats.
Oh, nice.
I just got them in yesterday.
Oh, did you?
They're amazing. They're super long, pink. They have
nice.
the Health Channel logo, and the material is amazing. So last night I did yoga. I need to tell you about it. So I did yoga. It was outdoor yoga, and I hadn't done it in a while. And so I just grabbed a mat. It was my mom's mat. The mat was this long.
No, is that all?
That long. I don't know what that woman did to that mat. I think she cut it or something. Because, I'm tall, and I just could not fit on the mat. I was like all over the place.
So this one will accommodate a man or a woman?
I'm taking that mat, the Health Channel mat. I'm making it my own, because I need a
one
mat
for
like
me.
that.
Save one for me. Right?
Yes. Well, you're going to be there. So
I'm going to be there,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to also have a gift certificate for that, besides the mats that we're giving away, the yoga mats. Then we have Manage Menopause Naturally. Marianne Stewart, she's actually very well known and has a huge following. She's British, but she happens to be in South Florida.
Is that right?
And she's amazing. She's a menopause expert. And she's going to discuss mood swings, sleep, brain fog, night sweats, and how to deal with it all. So that's going to be an amazing one. Then we have the lactation workshop for women that are breastfeeding. And that's going to be amazing. And we have some raffles. We have these nipple shields for breastfeeding, which we didn't have back in my day.
I could have used those. Oh, my gosh.
And then we're going to finish with wind down yoga. So, of course, that entails wine and yoga. And
well, that'll give you incentive to do it.
And Doral Fitness Zone is offering 1 month free as part of the raffle. Then we have free lunch for everyone. We have a kids' health corner. Why don't we watch a promo? I brought you a promo.
Let's watch
that
the
way
promo.
I stop talking and we can watch what
to
to expect, or a few of the things.
Okay, let's see.
Of the Women's Health Fair on March 25th. brought to you by South Florida PBS's Health Channel. This free event features reverse aging tips, sexual health workshop, menopause education, lactation workshop, CPR training, healthy cooking demos, cholesterol and diabetes screenings, giveaways, raffles, and much more. Bring along the kids and have them enjoy the Kids Health Corner with a special visit from Clifford the Big Red Dog. The first 100 RSVPs to attend the event will receive a free tote bag full of health goodies. Health Channel Women's Health Fair, Saturday, March 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Miami-Dade College West Campus. RSVP today.
We're hoping
Nice
that
gift bag.
Clifford, the big red dog, makes it. We heard that he's been held up, but we do have Xavier Riddle, and Clifford will be there as well. It's one of those things out of our control. But we do have Xavier Riddle, which the kids love. And then hopefully Clifford will make it. But definitely Miss Penny's going to be there.
Yeah, that'll be
kids
fun.
love Miss Penny.
Yeah.
She's going to do a cooking demo with the kids.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, and the kids will be able to do it. And then we have yoga for kids too.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
and
Okay.
mindful activities.
Maybe that's where you can get that short, your mother's short mat. You
That's
tell your
so
mom
funny.
she brought the kids' mat.
Oh my God, I didn't have a chance to. Yeah, but I will tell her today. Like, Mom, throw that away. Like, you don't even
Let me
fit.
get you a new one.
She's as tall as me, so
Oh my
that
goodness.
was hilarious. But so yeah, so it's completely free, and the first 100 women to show up will get that beautiful tote bag.
Yeah.
But we do
And-
have altogether, we have like 400 bags. It's just that there's this one special bag that has
For the early risers.
and it's got gifts in it.
Yeah.
The stretch bands and
So, what was I going to tell? Talking about where it's located too.
yeah,
It's right off the turnpike.
Yes.
So easy to get to.
accessible.
So it
Yes.
doesn't matter where, if you live in Broward, if you live in Homestead, you can get there in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Because I've
it's-
done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and on a Saturday, like
And on a Saturday, there's no
traffic.
traffic and plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking.
And you're going to need
Yes.
it. You've got a lot of people
And it's a
coming.
beautiful space. It's
Yeah.
indoors. So there's air conditioning because I know it's cool now, but it's going to warm up.
It's going to
Or it might rain, but it doesn't matter because we're indoors. It's
Yeah.
in the the student center at Miami-Dade College. It's gorgeous. What a gorgeous
Is that right?
space
I
they
haven't
have
seen it
there.
yet. I'm anxious
And
to see it.
it's huge. So perfect for us. So again, thank you to Miami-Dade College West Campus because they've been wonderful, very hospitable, and a joy to work with in setting this up, which is huge. It was going to be something small, and then it got bigger and bigger
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bigger, and now it's like this monster of a wonderful event.
Yeah, I think you said, if we get 300-400 people, and now it's like, now it's
And the vendors,
higher.
like there's a lot of organizations that have said, yeah, we want to share our information and we want to share our services and we want to provide this and we want to provide that. And it's just really great. I feel really good about it. And so, 5 years of the Health Channel, and this is our first, but it won't be our last health fair.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we would like to do it every year.
So now, let's talk about the Health Channel, some of the opportunities there.
So we have in April, we
Yeah.
have a new program premiering, Research Detectives. Oh, I'm sorry. I
I told her,
do
brace
that.
yourself.
I do that. Sorry. Research Detectives is premiering in April. It's a new
That
series.
sounds like fun.
We're starting soon the production of season 3 of Sex Talk. Season 2 did really well. And so we want to bring it back for a 3rd season.
Is season 3 the one that she does the on the street
No,
interviews?
that's season 2.
That's season 2.
So
I
we're
haven't
starting-
seen that yet.
No, because we're starting production. You won't see it for a few months.
Oh, okay.
But people really like it. So that's why we're doing a 3rd season.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. Hope is Here. It's coming
right.
back for a 3rd season. A
Right.
2nd season. Sorry, a 2nd season. Wonderful stories. Just like those stories that after you watch it, you just feel like a better person because you've learned, you've
You're
shared
inspired kind of.
feelings. Yeah. you have been inspired by someone else's story and their courage and their determination, and it just makes you like more hopeful for humanity, right? And we
Yeah.
need those stories.
Yeah, for sure.
We do. So yeah, lots happening there, but not just
So now,
there.
you've got April coming up too.
We have April,
Tons of
but we're
stuff.
not done with March. So
We're not done with March.
No,
Oh, we got
yeah,
more.
so
What did I miss?
on WPPT and WXCL, we have quite a few programs. Art Loft, for instance, which is
Art
our
Loft, I
local
forgot.
art, program series. It is in its 11th season, and it's having a finale. Finale is happening next week. Yeah, next week, and we're having a screening event at the Underline,
Which is going to be so fun.
which to celebrate the finale.
Do
the
people
last-
know what? Not everybody knows what the underline is.
No, so it's it's downtown Miami, and it's obviously the
Under the Metro Rail.
under the Metro Rail, and it's right by the river,
Mhm.
and they have parks there,
Yeah.
and they do basketball. They have basketball courts. They do exercises. They do events there.
And the renovation of this underline is going all the way south. So
It
it's
is.
just that part's already done though.
It is,
Yeah.
and it looks beautiful. I
Yeah.
did a walkthrough the other day, and I was so surprised to see it. I had never been there, and I was like so impressed with the space and what they're doing.
It's like amazing what they can do, and you don't think that space is that big, but it is.
It is,
And you
it
can do a
is.
lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're doing
and every
a
area
screening.
has a different kind of theme or things that you
So
can
you've
do.
been there.
No, I just know about it.
Oh,
my
okay.
my son-in-law's been there.
Oh, okay.
You can bicycle under
Yes,
it. You know, it's great.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and I've seen pictures.
right, because he plays ping pong,
He plays ping pong.
and
yes.
they have ping pong tables there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
Shout out to
space.
Ray.
Yes, shout out to Ray, and also a great trivia player.
Yeah, really.
So anyways, so we're going to do a screening of the last episode of Art Loft, and we're going to have an artist talk back. So in the episode, why don't we watch the promo?
Oh yeah, that's a good
yeah,
idea.
let's do that.
You've seen the eyes all over Miami. Come find out what they're all about as Art Loft joins with The Underline for a special screening event featuring artist A-Hole Sniffs Glue and his Geographies of Trash project. The fun starts at 6:30 p.m. with a complimentary reception, followed by an episode screening and artist talk. We hope you'll be part of it all on Tuesday, March 28th, starting at 6:30 p.m. in Brickell. Register for this free screening at southfloridapbs.org/events.
That's another screening that we have on Tuesday, on the 28th. So we have the health fair on Saturday the 25th. And then on Tuesday, we have the screening event, and it's all free. And everything we do, as you know, is free and accessible to all communities, not
Right.
just Miami-Dade. So like you were saying, our senior VP of content and station manager, she lives now in Palm Beach. She used to live in Broward, but she moved to Palm Beach, and she's taking the Tri-Rail.
To get to it.
Yeah, and then the Metro Rail, and it just, I think it's right there. It's very close, the station where,
Well,
The
I've
Tri-Rail
been on the
train.
tri. I've been on the tri. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's-
so there's a way
it's-
to
there's
connect.
a station. Well, she can Uber, and they offer that. They
Oh,
offer
they do.
like,
Oh, that's right. They
yeah,
do.
within a certain distance.
Right.
You have free transportation to the venue if it's within a certain distance or vicinity.
Right.
And so there is that kind of exchange where we all the counties are really coming together, right, and exchanging, whether it be attractions, places, events. So it's become really, I guess, feasible to go from county to county and enjoy everything, the great things that each county has to offer. So we're hoping that everybody comes out. A-Hole Sniffs Glue is very well known. He's a great graffiti artist,
Right.
and he's the one that's featured in the document in the program in the season finale, and also will be there being
really?
interviewed by our producer. So it's
Oh,
going to
that's
be a
nice.
really cool event.
Yeah.
And then of course we have we're participating in the corporate the Lexus corporate run, but in Broward. So we have a team of 20. This is the first time that we're going to participate as a team,
It's fun.
but we also have a booth. So if you're going to be there, please make sure you stop by our booth, the Health Channel's booth, and we'll be sharing a lot of different things, information, giveaways, and just connecting with people in the community, people that are healthy and companies that want to make sure that their employees are healthy. And they do that by having them participate and encouraging them to be outdoors and to be active.
So tell me, are you going to just be at the table talking to people? Or are you going to do the race?
No, I'm going to do the race, but I'm not going
good
to
for
run.
you.
I'm going to power walk.
I always walk. I don't.
I do that. I power walk
I
every
think- I
morning,
think-
or at least almost
I
every
think walking
morning.
is much better for your knees ultimately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the power walk is just for
good.
me.
I love-
think
I
it's
love it.
just as good as running, perhaps even better, because to your point, it's
Ultimately,
it's less pressure and less stress on the knees,
Mhm.
and less weight, which can
Yeah.
lead to
a
health
lot of stuff.
problems.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
after a while.
I will be participating actively, not just at the booth.
Okay.
talking
Okay.
to
So
people.
we want pictures. Next time you come back, we're gonna
Sure.
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, and you know what? We can share pictures too of the Women's Health Fair,
Oh yeah.
because we're going to have camera people there from the station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be filming, and then we'll put like a little video together that we can share, and that way everybody gets to see, if they couldn't come out, what it was all about, and then we have a bunch of premieres for April.
Oh yeah. What's
A
coming?
bunch of programs. We have Crossing Overtown, which is a local production, and I'm actually in the middle of working on a screening that we want to do.
Is this historic Overtown?
Yeah. Why don't we watch the promo?
Oh yeah, I'd love
We
to
have a
see that.
promo,
Because
and-
we have a new women's club, the Women's Club of Historic Overtown Village, just got like all their credentials and everything. They're part of the General Federation of Women's Clubs now, and we just did an amazing event at the Black Police Precinct Courthouse and Museum, which is right in Overtown. Beautiful location, and they're hosting the Women's Club now for their meetings, so they have a place to meet. But
Interesting.
that's a fascinating place, and I need to get a show just on that, because they brought, there was probably 5 or 6 Black women that were recognized and received awards for their work, but what an amazing group of women they have up there. And they said,
It-
you know
it
what,
does sound like
everybody has their own women's club. We don't have one here. We need to start one, and it brings about community. So kind of like our papers do, this does too. So, but let's see what you've got. I want to see this. This is great.
Let's look at it.
Your South Florida PBS April sneak peek.
We are descendants of slaves, but we are a resilient people. And maybe it's that color of the skin that has helped to keep us resilient.
Millions of our grandparents were caught up in conflict. Now 4 international stars retrace their family footsteps.
Oh, this is amazing.
My grandparents' war.
In Costa Rica, a tiny little bird, an architect who brings flowers to the fields and fruit to the forest. This is the hummingbird effect.
The weather is wacko.
Extreme weather is threatening America.
Drought and heat waves are more severe.
People are fighting back, weathering the future. Once upon a time, there lived a boy from nowhere and a girl from the other side of the world. We could just live happily ever after, but I would have no story to tell.
Tune in to South Florida PBS.
Oh my gosh, more binge watching for me.
Really good programs. So,
I know.
did you watch Marie Antoinette?
Oh, I'm running out of time.
Okay, well,
You have too
don't
many
worry
good shows.
about it. It's going to be on Passport, and I know you're a member,
So I can do it Passport. That's why I figured I could go
premiering
back.
on March 19th, you can watch it on Passport. So
Okay.
Passport is the member benefit for
Right.
members, obviously, of South Florida PBS, and it's like video streaming.
Right,
So it's sort of like the Netflix of PBS, right?
right.
And so a lot of the programs that we air, and then there are some exclusive ones that you can only find on Passport.
Right.
And so that's a member
So you can't
benefit.
go to Netflix and find it. You have to
No,
go.
you won't find
Yeah.
it anywhere except
Yeah.
on Passport, which is the app. And so Sanditon, for instance, season 3 is going to be available on Passport after its premiere on March 19th. We have the Ken Burns documentaries.
Those are always great.
Yeah, All Creatures, Great and Small, which people love. It's a really popular series. Grantchester, and I started watching La Otra Mirada.
La otra
La Otra
mirada.
Mirada. It's
other look.
amazing. It's in Spanish. With
But with
subtitles in
English subtitles, yeah.
But it's become so popular. Yeah, it's one of the top rated programs on PBS.
That's funny. I remember watching the Grand Hotel in Spanish. That was so good. It was better than the English version
Yeah.
because they did an English version, but it wasn't nearly as good as the Spanish.
This is amazing. I've been watching it
Yeah.
and I love it. And then of course Finding Your Roots, which is another great favorite.
Oh yeah, everybody loves that.
And you saw that My Grandparents' War. It's kind of like Finding Your Roots because they
Oh,
go
is it?
back. Yeah,
Oh.
they trace the roots back to different eras, and but through the eyes of celebrities, right?
Right.
So looking at their history, their ancestry, and so forth. So this is a Passport, and it did really well. Marie Antoinette, it was really good. So you can watch it on Passport.
Yeah.
Now I think because what's today, the 20?
Yeah, I just need more hours in the day.
I
If I didn't
know,
have
I
to
know.
sleep, I would be okay.
I know, Gloria. I know. It's the most active woman I know besides myself.
Besides yourself, right?
Besides myself. And so lots of great stuff. And I just encourage everyone to visit us on WPBT.org. Go to the events page and you'll see everything that we're going to be doing listed on that page. And it's all free, accessible, and obviously we want everyone to come out and participate and engage with us, meet us, talk to us, tell us what you're thinking about South Florida PBS, what you like, what you don't like. That's okay. We can take criticism.
Right.
It
Well,
helps
it's
us grow. It helps us be better for you, for our audience, and for the community.
But the programming you've been delivering has been just awesome.
Thank you.
And the health TV, that was brilliant.
Well, let me
I
tell
remember
you,
when you kind of launched that. I think that's when
Yeah.
we first met, maybe.
2018.
Yeah.
It was 2018.
Yeah.
And it's being recognized not just here locally in the community by the people that watch. And then, of course, we're on digital platforms, so anyone, anywhere can also watch our programs and have access to the information, the interviews with doctors and everything. But it was also actually recognized just recently, about 2 weeks ago, by America's public television stations.
Really?
They gave Dolores Fernandez Alonso, who's our CEO and president, the Innovator Award
Wow.
for the Health Channel.
Good.
So
And deservedly
that's
so.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
a big recognition, a big honor, really.
Yeah,
To
really.
be recognized by APTS.
Yeah.
Really amazing, and we couldn't be more grateful. So, yeah.
Doing lots of good stuff, providing lots of great content. And I swear, I remember I had a girlfriend whose son was just brilliant, but he never went to class. He was just one of those people that, was too smart for his own good. And but he used to watch PBS all the time, and he was so smart because of PBS.
Of what he learned.
And he would
watching the
go,
shows.
but he picked up stuff very quickly, so he didn't have to go to class all the time. But but he ended up graduating like cum laude and whatever. And but thanks. And I said, oh my gosh. And she said, well, all he watches is PBS.
Yeah, well, we have nature, we have science,
got
we have health,
everything.
we have drama, we have civic engagement programs like public affairs programs, you name it, documentaries, about
Well,
history.
I'm convinced I can
periods
do a
of
lot
time.
better on Trivia Pursuit if I watch PBS nonstop.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
We do have Trivial Pursuit in our mind. So speaking of which, that's why I can't come to your lunch, the Underline.
Oh.
I have another event, a game night at Bay 13, a little mini mixer and fundraiser for the Rotary Club and for my women's club. So it's our Rotary Club too.
We're the same Rotary Club.
We have a lot of common interest.
We do.
So-
Serving the community. I think
Serving-
that's kind of like the bond, right? That we share.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
we
that's why
love
we get
it.
along so well.
And we love it.
Because we love what we do. And that's
Absolutely.
the big thing. That's the
So
big
that makes
focus.
us happy people.
Yeah.
So we're, as usual, we're out of time. We could talk for much longer, but I want to thank you again for sponsoring the show week after
You're
week.
welcome. And
You guys are the best.
for
And
the work that you do. You really make
well,
a difference.
thank you to South Florida PBS for really being such an amazing resource and providing me with lots of entertainment personally.
Thank you.
So until next time, I'll see you on Saturday, and I hope we see you all on Saturday at
Yes.
the Women's Health Fair, 10 to 2.
At Miami
And,
Dade College West Campus in Doral.
Yeah, and you can actually RSVP at South Florida
Eventbrite.
PBS.
Or
Oh,
you can go to
Eventbrite.
wpbt.org and it'll
And
be
do
there.
it. Okay, so until next week, stay safe, be kind, do something good today.